Join the Fit Boss movement and get your Fit Boss swag at www.teamfitboss.com. How are you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video and in about 10 minutes I'm going to talk to you about leaving your comfort zone to chase your dreams. And I'm actually not going to do most of the talking in this video because you guys, maybe you know my story. I worked in banking, I worked in big box gyms, and I wasn't happy, and I knew that I wasn't maximizing my potential. I wasn't really trying to fulfill my dreams. And then I made a very radical and scary decision where I left the big box gym. I left my job in banking and decided to start my own boot camp. And as you guys know, I have a very successful boot camp over in Nutley. I've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of trainers to start their own boot camps all over the world. And one of my best and most recent success story is a guy named Tyler Guzzo, who you have probably seen in some of my Fit Boss promo videos. And Tyler owns Guzzo Fitness Systems down in Florida, and he actually left the Midwest to go down to Florida, and he did a video just talking to his peeps on Facebook about what it was like to leave your comfort zone, why he did it, and how he did it. And I think it's very important for you guys to watch it so that you understand that this is part of the game. If you really want to see success, these are the kind of moves that you have to make, and you can't be afraid to make them, or else you're never going to see the success that you want. So it's never an easy decision, but the most successful people are the ones that aren't afraid to make that decision. So let me stop talking. Let me take it over to Tyler. He'll talk for about 8 minutes. I'll come back, and then I'll let you guys go.
I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about people you surround yourself with. That is one of the most important things that you can do when you're trying to meet a goal, right? If you are surrounding yourself with people that are toxic, with people that are not going to help you become the best version of yourself, to quote Elliot Hulse, then you're not going to reach your goals, right? It's not going to happen. You know why? Because you're going to be hanging out with the people that are doing things opposite of what you want to get to where you want to go. You know, a lot of times we have trouble cutting off old friends or creating new habits, you know, and that's tough, and I get that. Check girl. What is up, check girl? And a lot of times that's tough. I get that, you know. But the way I see it, and the thing that really, I guess the best thing that I can explain to you guys is when I left my job, when I decided to go full-time and I left the outpatient clinic as a physical therapist assistant, I left the outpatient clinic. I ultimately wanted to be a physical therapist assistant. I ultimately wanted to help people, but it wasn't what I ultimately wanted to do with my life. I wanted to help people on my own terms and not have to deal with insurance companies. I have to deal with, you know, all the politics of a workplace. And I had to deal with, you know, having to be a certain place at a certain time. I wanted to work on my time. I wanted to, you know, obviously grow as a practitioner, but, you know, with the internet, you don't have to be around certain people to learn from them. You can learn from several different sources. And in the end, what I had to realize is this, is that, yes, I feel bad leaving all these people. They're great people that I worked with. I love the people that I worked with. It was a great environment. I cannot lie about that. And the politics part wasn't really an issue in my workplace at the outpatient clinic. But the contrary is I realized that, do I want to stay here and not hurt the people's feelings that I work with by staying here, which I don't know if they felt bad about it or not. You know, it was a great place. So we had a great chemistry, and it was a lot of love in that workplace. I will say that. But I realized that in the end, it's going to sting for a second. It's going to sting not being able to see those people because I like them. I see them every single day. For almost 2 years, I saw them. And at the same time, I don't want them to feel like, I don't know. I don't want to, you feel like it's a breakup, you know? And in any case, I had to think, what is it that I want? In the end, you know, how long is this going to hurt? And I've left several positions. I've moved to several different places. I've left several jobs or been fired from some jobs, right? So, and I had to realize that in the end, everything hurts for a little bit, but time heals everything. So in order for me to reach my goals, I had to feel bad for a little bit by leaving all the people that I knew that I worked with, the people that I loved to hang out with on a daily basis, and also possibly cause them to feel bad because I left, or possibly have some of my patients that I had that saw me regularly, I had to leave them. I mean, it was not a fun experience. It was very uncomfortable you know, everyone knows it's very uncomfortable to say that you are leaving a job to your boss. It's very uncomfortable. But in the end, you have to think about what it is that you want long term. Do you want to stay there long term? And if that's the case, then stay, right? But if you don't, you're going to have to do that thing, that awkward, strange, kind of emotional little stint in your life where you have to move on. You have to kind of do your own thing and feel uncomfortable for a little bit. Unfortunately, it does suck, but again, time heals all. And I'm happier than I've ever been in my entire life, and I promise you this. Because I took that leap of faith, because I put faith in myself, and because I had to go through that uncomfortable period in my life. So I urge you, if you have friends, family, people that are holding you back from, you know, of course, I talk a lot about fitness because this is a fitness page, but anything really, if people are telling you not to move away or you feel bad because your family's going to feel bad because they're going to miss you, listen guys, my family lives 1,500 miles away, almost every single one of them. I knew one person when I moved down here, one person that lived here that I had actually met and hung out with on a regular basis, okay? Yeah, I had an uncle that I hung out with a couple times. I had my buddy Danny, who I'd never even met before I moved down here. So I knew one guy very well, like very well, before I moved down here. And not to say that I deserve any kudos or anything. I'm just saying that that's an uncomfortable situation. Like, I don't know anybody. I knew everybody in the Midwest. I knew my family's there, all my friends, all my life I lived there. But in the end, it worked out. I'm happier than I've ever been in my entire life. And I promise you that. And I feel bad when I think about my family back there. I really do. And some of my friends, I think, man, I miss those people. But I also realize that I've done something that is very uncomfortable, and I've overcome it, and I've met a bunch of new family down here. Like, the best thing that my brother told me before I came down, I was like, man, I'm kind of nervous. And he's like, you know what? There's a whole life and a whole new group of people waiting for you down there. And he couldn't be more right. I've met some of the best people I've met in my entire life down here, right here in South Florida. I live in a beautiful place. I get to run my business the way I want to do it. Like, just a lot of things have happened. But that's all because I made a decision to do something very, 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 very uncomfortable and step out of my comfort zone. And you can too. Anybody can, especially a kid like myself from the Midwest who can do it. If anybody can, if I can do it, anybody can. And so I urge you guys to do that, to step out of your comfort zone and to leave poor habits behind, leave poor friendships behind, leave anything that is not going to help you reach your full potential. Not saying in business or not saying with where you live. I'm just saying in whatever it is that you want to do, I urge you to do it. And I urge you to make the decision, because if you don't make the decision right away, chances are, as time goes on, your desire and your passion and your fury to make that happen, to make that a reality, it will go away and it will diminish. And then boom, you hit 45, you hit 50, and it comes back and you say, why didn't I do that? Please don't be that person. If you're following this channel, if you've watched this video long enough, that means that you want more, or that you're someone who's striving, who's trying to be the best they can, because that's ultimately what I am. I'm trying to be the best I can and helping others be the best they can. So that's why I share this information with you guys, because these are my real experiences, and I come from a place of experience with these exact feelings, these exact situations. So please don't wait to make the decision that could possibly change your life for the better. No matter how uncomfortable it is at first, time heals all. Listen, guys, I love you all. Happy Tuesday, and have a great day.
So that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you took a lot from it. I hope you took inspiration from it. I could have very easily paraphrased this video, but I think it's very important for you guys to understand that nothing falls into your lap, and you really have to go out there and chase your dreams. And if you're not willing to chase your dreams, you don't deserve them, because if it was easy, everybody would have them. The one advantage that Tyler has and that you could have is somebody backing up that has actually walked that path. The Fit Boss Inner Circle, comprised of Dumbbells to Dollar students, is full of trainers who decided, you know what, I want more for myself. I'm going to be a success. I'm not going to live under the thumb of somebody else, and I'm going to make my own rules. And if that's something that you want to do, I definitely want to help you. And if you're ready to do that, all you got to do is check out my Dumbbells to Dollars course at www.dumbbellstodollars.com. There are a lot of tools that you do not learn from your personal training certifications that I have included in the course. And most importantly, there's nothing like having a mentor like myself or a number of mentors like trainers that have already made mistakes to help you along the way. So if you're ready to make that dream come true, you're going to have to hop out of your comfort zone. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. And if you need help, you don't have to do it alone, because we have a great community of trainers that are willing to help you. So that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below, because your questions or comments are what fuel the videos on this channel. I'll have more videos coming up. If I have more Fit Boss testimonials that I think will help you, I'll make sure to post it. But let me know what you thought of this one. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe, stress levels, all good rest. Don't stop anybody. Love your clients, say I love you back. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.